guys, it's Gerald Ballantyne here again with video 10 of the 100-day video challenge, and we are going to talk about the about story. I hope you're following it. Right now, last time I spoke I was at presentations, and I was actually starting to run presentations for my company's products, and it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed the technology setup and putting out the chairs and greeting people and explaining the company presentation, and a nice pint afterwards as well, and a meal. Very good. But then I also went to the first conference. There were 30,000 agents there at in the UK, and they were held 3 times a year. And I went to every conference, and I learnt a lot. And I was reading books, listening to tapes, listening to CDs. I was grabbing everything I could to learn about this new way of life. Simple as that. And I finally realised that a job. I don't blame my parents. I don't really blame anybody. But I do know this: that somewhere at the top, and going right back through the centuries, somebody made a decision that we shall have slaves and we shall be the hierarchy. And I'm glad most of us are now in this century, the 21st century, or let's go back to the 20th century, have realized that there is something far, far better than what we've been taught. And that base of people is growing all the time, as the word gets out that you can actually work part-time and earn a lot of money. Okay. Anyway, so that's conferences. I got my learning curves. I did all this, do that. So we'll carry on with the conversation tomorrow, and take it a bit further. Right, tip of the day. Right, yes. Become an expert of one of the ways of advertising. Okay, now what do I mean by that? If you're doing Facebook ads, for example, like I am, you can spend a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Now there's lots of courses on Facebook, on the internet. I'm not going to mention any companies. I won't do any name dropping, I'm afraid. There are some people that I know that do it for free. Do not buy any courses on Facebook ads. Okay, do not do it. There is plenty of free and the same information out there on the internet. Okay, telling you now, do not pay for a Facebook advertising course. You're wasting your money. As far as my position with Facebook, I have now got my cost per click down to 0.003 cent. Okay, I'm trying to get it down to 0.002. That's 3.002. Okay, so for $1 I want to be able to get thousands of views on what my ad is. Okay, so that's my criteria. Okay, I am advertising elsewhere, but I'm not really putting my heart into it. Okay, I want to be an expert. I want my ads to work on Facebook. Once I've got that mastered, then I'll go and look at something else. Okay, become the expert at something and then move on. Okay, thought of the day. And a lot of people will not do this. They come online and they want money. They'll do nothing else. They won't do things that will help them make money. Okay, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So if you're feeling uncomfortable right now, know that the change taking place in your life is a beginning, not an ending. So in other words, if you're starting to feel out of place, keep going. Just keep going, okay? Because whatever feelings you're going through, you will overcome them, all right? And you'll always look behind you and say, I've done that. I move on, okay? Comfort zones are horrible places, okay? They entrap you. You don't want to be there. Just keep growing and growing and growing. You'll love it, okay? Right, slot 4. I was hoping there might have been some questions underneath regarding what is your fear in MLM. But nobody's put anything, so I assume everybody's fearsome and tough as rhino. Not. Right, okay. I'm going to just say something here. How many businesses should you be in? I suppose one could say as much as you could handle. But then a person can turn around and say, well, you should become an expert in one business. Okay. In a way, that's correct, but it's also very dangerous. Very dangerous. You and I know that we have seen even the big companies go, and your $25,000 a month income has vanished. Okay. I think the average amount that one could probably handle is five businesses. Okay. Now they will probably have different types of how much you should actually put into them. So maybe you've got 2 major ones, or 1 major one, and then something about, I don't know, mid-range or something simple. Okay, but they're all bringing in money. Okay, I don't think you can put the whole of 100% into each one of them at the same time. Firstly, you don't have the hours, and unless you're in complete automation, of course, if you've got automation working for you, then yeah, maybe you can do quite a lot more. And obviously, I think one should go for automation as soon as money allows it to. Okay, because it's not cheap. So yeah, that's it for today, and well, that's it. Okay, video 11 tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys.